Hey everybody, it's T back with another video, and this is my answer to how does I thief. Today we're going to be talking about the Ledgerdemain world skill. This is fairly new, and it is, like I said, world skill means light fingers. How you initially unlock it is you pick someone's pocket or you steal something from one of the nightstands, backpacks, anything like that. That's marked stealing, and I'll explain that and show that in a moment. So you are possibly asking yourself, well, my character's not really a thief. Why do I need that? This right here is amazing skill to have, especially if you're a PvPer, most especially if you're a ganker. It reduces the stamina cost of sneaking by 10% per rank. So essentially what this means, I have it at level 13 on Naraba. So I have this up to the 3rd level out of 4. This actually goes up to 20 rather than 10 like most world skills. Anyhow, I can sneak from a keep to say the mine or lumber mill and back only using 20% stamina. So that's a very effective skill to have for PvP. Is also, if your character is a thief, that's pretty cool. Just to have that, and also to have an increased chance to pickpocket people, which I don't do too much of. Trafficking is great because it lets you fence more and more things every day. I'll show you how to do that. And this is forcing locks, which is cheap. I never do that. I don't even plan on spending any points into that. And then occasionally even the best thief gets caught, so this helps reduce your bounties. Alright, so the first thing I do is empty my inventory of all the crap that I don't need, which I still have a lot of crap, but that's just the way it is. Right now I have my leveling gear on, but here, all in purple, I have a full medium set. Why would I wear a full medium set just to go stealing? That's some serious roleplay right there. No, actually, this is fantastic. This reduces your cost of sneaking and your detection radius. So any race can take advantage of this. You don't have to be a wood elf or a Khajiit to be an excellent thief. My best thief is a red guard. However, this right here does come in handy. It decreases your stealth radius by 3 meters. So people can't see you, they can't bust you for stealing as easily. So I'm going to go ahead and slip into my sneaky suit. And throw a sword on, because yeah, I'm an RP here. It just looks cool. Alright, so I have a really simple circuit when I am trying to level this, and the fastest way to level it is really to steal everything you possibly can. I can do 140. I need 140 to get to the next level. I have 65. So I'll show you the fast way. What you want to do is start the Rosy Lion Inn. You don't even have to go into sneak if you don't want to, but it's a good practice policy. The only reason you don't have to at the Rosy Lion Inn is because there's no NPCs upstairs. So what you want to do is get into hide. No one can see you, yay. And steal. If you don't have the Ledgerdemain line, then that will give it to you. So now we steal all the things. Really handy if you are a provisioner or love a provisioner, because there's tons of cool little food things. I haven't seen any of the rare stuff. Another fantastic reason to steal, hopefully I'll be able to show you, is that you can steal new RP clothing items, which are pretty cool, and they're dyeable. They don't work quite like regular clothes, so maybe we'll pick one up here. I've stole from this place so much, like, I know exactly where everything that is possibly lootable is. Mostly you get a lot of useless crap, but that's the beauty of the way the skill is set up. Nothing is really useless. Even if you don't feel like doing anything special with the food, it still has a value. And I'll show you that in a moment. Let's finish stealing. Alright, so we've cleaned this place out and did not get caught, which, like I said, is pretty impossible up here. Okay, now that we've stolen everything we want, we need to do something with our stolen goods, because they're not usable as is. If you go in your inventory, you'll see they've got this new stolen item thing. Okay, unfortunately, everything is bound to you. So if you find something super cool, like you have a friend that really, really digs porcelain teacups, unfortunately, you can't pass it on to them because it's bound. But that's okay. What we're going to do here is this is absolutely useless to us. We can't, sell it. If we get busted with it on us, the guards are going to take it from us. So we need to go launder it or fence it. And how we do that is we look for these little trident symbols. There's usually 2 in each big city. Typically they're outside of the city, but some of them are actually inside. Interesting, on the PTS there was like 6 per city, but they've narrowed that down considerably. I don't know if it's in expectation of the justice system 2.0 or whatever, where players are going to be able to go to a tower and collect a tabard and then collect bounties on players. That's the plan, but I don't think there's any official word for it being released. Now, something super cool about these underground places is each city's underground looks different. So you go in from one of the 2 entrances, but everywhere you go, it looks different. So here's the one in Daggerfall. What we want to do is talk to the fence.
Isn't it remarkable how things keep...
Now, this part is important. I screwed this up with some clothes once, and I will never do that again. I always launder first. I always look through, make sure I didn't get any clothes. Well, hopefully I did get clothes, but I didn't this time. Lockpicks, I want to keep those, so I'm going to launder those. I would probably launder this and throw it in the guild bank. Probably launder that, throw it in the guild bank. Now, when you sell stuff, she's not like a regular merchant. So unfortunately, if you sell something like a piece of clothing, you're not going to be able to get it back. So what I do is, alright, she's going to, at this point, I can sell her 110 things a day and launder 110 things a day. That gives me a total of 220 items or points that I can accrue. I'm at 70 and I need 140, so I got this made. No problem. What I want to do is sell the most valuable stuff. Get a bit of money going on. And then, you can launder all that stuff, throw it in the guild bank. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to get rid of all of it. I don't want to carry around anything. So now that's jumped up quite a bit, and I only need 34 more items to get another point in this. So my next point will light fingers. It's going to increase my pickpocketing, which is cool. That's definitely something to work for. And then 8 will increase how many interactions I can make. It's 110 for each. I think it goes up to, I don't know what the total goes up to, but that will be increased per day. Alright, let's talk about lock picking and pocket picking a bit. You get 1 point for picking a lock if it's simple. The more complicated the locks are, the more points you get. You get 2 and 3, depending on it. There's a lot more risk involved in picking people's pockets. Like, here's how you do it. And get behind her. She's hard. So even with bumped up skills, I only get a 50% chance. Now, people react differently to their pockets being picked. Sometimes they will punch you in the face and you'll have to run away, or a guard will come and kick your ass and take everything that is marked stolen in your inventory if you have not laundered it. And sometimes they just yell at you. In any case, you'll get a bounty, and I'll show you more about that later. But I don't want to pick her pocket right now. She might hit me with her broom. So this one is intermediate. I've got 106 points. So let's break in here real quick. It's just like picking a chest. Now you see I've gotten 2 points because it was intermediate. Awesome. I can run around in here and steal this guy's crap. And steal from his cabinet. See what he's got. Ooh, paints. Just a RP item. Wardrobes sometimes have clothes in them. Pretty much you'll find clothes wherever you normally stash clothes. Nightstands, trunks, wardrobes, all that stuff. Bunch more garbage. This house is cool because you see how it has 3 doors? We came in there, there's 2 more doors. So what we can actually do is go out this door and pick the lock again. And score 2 more points. Alright, let's see if we can find an easy victim. Not by the guards, though.
Don't chase trouble.
There's a few suckers that hang out here. Oops, there's a guard, though. Okay, this guy's easy. And then because we have some points into it, he's even easier. Randomly, he'll just get a bell toll sound, and you'll get like a critical. Snag it. Alright, I got me some tavern dice. You can keep picking his pocket over and over again, too, until it says that he's empty.
It's you! Huzzah!
In the name
It's
of
you!
the king.
Huzzah! Look! It's the hero who saved King Casimir!
Everybody's so excited to see me. Makes me feel like an asshole for robbing them. But I wanted to just show you how you can rob around people that are aware of you.
Honor and steel!
I shall. Alright, so we make sure we're hidden before we go messing around in there. And this is the King Casimir's castle in Daggerfall.
For the knights of the king.
Mostly junk, but
Look!
every
It's the
now
hero
and
who
then
saved King
you get some
Casimir!
cool stuff. This is a really good beginner spot too. Man, they got a lot of those sticks. Because there's really only one guy that I have to worry about up here. That's the squire. If he catches you stealing, he will aggro
In the
you.
name of the king.
But those guys have a really low detection radius, so when the squire is away, you can just pilfer like crazy. Ooh, look, I got a piece of clothing. Let's check it out. long sleeve wrapped shirt. It's alright. You can dye them, which is a cool plus, but you see they have a different icon than regular clothing. Nah. Backing them on with thief clothes. Hello, Squire. How's it going? Definitely cannot miss these wardrobes. Garbage. But yeah, there's a lot more little baskets and stuff. So if you're really trying to level that skill, every item counts. You can even steal like bananas off the table and cups and all kinds of junk. So my typical circuit is I start with the Rosy Lion, fill up my pockets, and then go to King Casimir's castle, fill up my pockets more, and then I like to run over to Wayrest and steal from King Emmerich's castle. Once you've done that, it depends on how often you need to break to go launder your goods and sell your goods, but whenever you go into an outlaw refuge, whenever you go into an outlaw refuge or you change zones, it resets everything. So theoretically, if you have like no bag space and you're starting out, you can rob the Rosy Lion blind, hop down into the refuge, get rid of all your crap, and then continuously repeat it like that. It's a really good way to level up. I find that inns and castles have the best variety of clothing. You're going to find them there more often. Again, like in dressers, wardrobes, sometimes cabinets, backpacks, nightstands. Pretty much anywhere you would store clothing, the king is storing his clothing too. So Wayrest Castle is one of my favorite places because there's a lot of those chances for clothing. The front room is pretty easy. It's still loading. Damn, that's empty. That one hasn't even loaded, but I saw the abacus. Now I can do some math and add up all my stolen goods. There's a pathing guard here, so just be a bit careful.
If you just put it a little straighter, it'll fit perfectly on that perfect little head of yours.
I love listening to the king and queen talk with each other. They're pretty hilarious. I usually don't have any problem, but I'm not going to chance it right now. King's bedroom. I found some great stuff there. There's one fellow that paths back and forth on this floor. It's a chick now, but yeah, she's going that way, so I can hurry up and steal this crap. Oh, cool. Blue items sell for 250 gold each. Oh, I'm stuck. Ooh, blue wine recipe. That might be cool. So yeah, when you're leveling, steal all the things. Man, that guy scared the shit out of me. And when you're trying to make money, steal like a sir. But we're done here. This is a great place to launder because it's conveniently located. So here we are, going to launder first because I know I picked up a shirt. And now that's clean. And then more lock picks. And then we sell all our good stuff. Or you can keep it for RP. Oops, I don't want to sell this. And I'm just trying to level, so I'm not really bothering with that junk right now. Alright, so more pickpocket success. Now I need 160 to get another level. And
I don't care about your trouble.
that's how much we got left there. So yeah, I could actually press for another level if I wanted to. And if you're really close, you can supplement your points with breaking into houses and picking pockets. Oh, another cool thing is that once you've picked up the skill line, when you encounter a chest in the wild and you pick its lock, you'll get a point. Now, unfortunately, that's not retroactive, so you're not gonna instantly be level 20 because you picked a crap ton of logs out in the wild before. So that sucks, but it's pretty fun to level up, and it goes fast. I think you can get to level 3 or 4 in the first day because right away you get the kickback with being able to fence more goods per day. It goes from like 60 to 100 or something like that really fast. So now before we end this little mini tutorial, I'm going to show you one of the greatest, coolest things about stealing, and that's safe boxes. They're definitely the hardest thing to steal from, but they're the most rewarding too. So here we are in Anse's Rest. I don't really like to steal from here, but it's better than somebody else stealing from us, I guess. At least until if and when they put in the remaining portion of the justice system. So now I'm breaking and entering into this guy's house. Ah, damn. Someone already beat me to the safe box. Unfortunately, this place is somewhat popular for stealing because there are so many safe boxes here. There's another one that spawns over here, but we want to make sure the guard's doing something else. Oh, come on. Oh, there she is. Hey, lady. Don't mind me. Alright. Safe boxes are super fun. You get some pretty cool RP items and gold. And depending on the difficulty of the safe box, you can get all the way up to purple items in there, which sell really well. So you can potentially make a killing from being a thief. I think I've made like 10-15K in one day just screwing around. But usually if you're trying to level it, your steal all the things mentality is going to keep you from making a lot of money right away. This is the best place in town to steal. There's a couple of other buildings that have safe boxes as well. Oh, there's usually one that spawns there. And then sometimes in the rooms they spawn. There's one. There's usually 2 up at any time, but we only have 1 up right now. Damn it. deer skin dustpan. Interesting. So that's the basics of how does I steal. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, back with a little supplementary video. One thing that I forgot to show you was how the bounty system works. So let's go pick somebody's pocket and get caught. I'm just too damn good. This guy's harder. Yo, scrape is mine. Alright, make a few bucks then. Let's try again, because she's not empty yet. Me, I'm not doing anything. I'll have to find someone's pocket that's harder. Pretty sure this guy will aggro me. Damn it!
Won't you take pity on me?
Maybe I'll start picking pockets, because wow.
I'm so hungry.
I'll just go and pick his pocket while he's aware. Okay, so he aggroed me. I'm disreputable. Everybody's hating on me. Trying to make a break for it because I really just want to show you how this works. Alright, so he's leaving me alone now. Okay, you'll see I've got a 77 gold bounty now. So there's different ways that we can deal with this. It decays over time. I don't remember what the rate is. It's something like 20 gold every 3 minutes or something like that. So it's not, at this point, you know, you've not really committed any murders or anything crazy, so you don't have to worry about it. I could just chill here and avoid guards, and it'll go down over time. Another option that I have is to go and run into a guard. The guard will give you two options. You can either try and run for it, or, which they're all dragon knights and they're all overpowered dragon knights, and chances are not very good for a beginner to escape. Or he can take all the stolen goodies in my inventory and force me to pay my bounty, which I can cover now. But if you keep picking people's pockets and you keep killing people and livestock, you'll go from being disreputable to being kill on sight, and it'll still decay over time. But that's not something that you really want to deal with, because you know, you could have a great pocket full of goodies and they catch you and bam, all your money and all your stolen goods are gone. You can't actually see it because of these buffs that I have up. Let me see if I can move these out of the way temporarily. Okay, so now you can see the over here in the right hand corner, I'm disreputable, and here's my little meter. Once it goes like out to here, I'll be attacked and killed on sight, and all these terrible things will happen for me. But that's not going to happen because I don't like to get caught and I don't like to pay money. If I'm in a really tight position and something like this happens to me while I'm in the middle of thieving, and like say I've got this really great piece of clothing on me that I don't want to lose, or a really awesome recipe that I want to give to somebody, what I do, you can actually fast travel while you're in trouble. So what I'll do is I will go over to Sentinel, right here to here, there's no guards. So you can go in there, fence your stuff, and even pay your little piddly bounty and be done with it. Alright, thanks for watching.